Hello everybody. Happy Friday. Hopefully everybody had a great week this week and you have some fun things going on this weekend. You never know, it's the middle of summer, so everybody's out and about enjoying life and hopefully enjoying some nice weather. So I would like to talk to you guys today. We are going to do a home makeover, Young Living style. So why I wanted to talk about this is I want to make sure that everybody knows that Young Living is a lifestyle company. They're not just essential oils. You know, people hear essential oils and they're like, well, but they seem hard and I don't know what to do with them and I don't know how to use them or what to use them for, and I'm just going to keep doing what I'm doing. So, but Young Living is so much more than that. They have so much more. They have over 600 products which are awesome for every aspect of your life, not just the reason that you would use essential oils. So I want to go room by room in your home and tell you what you should ditch and how you can switch that out with some Young Living products. You can save money doing it. You can save your health doing it, which is awesome. There's so many great things. So kind of a buzzword right now, and Google it after this video because it's really cool, is epigenetics. So basically what it's saying is that your genetic makeup is controlled by the environment, and you can change your genes, your actual genes, into a better, healthier version of yourself. So people will say like, well, I have diabetes because my parents had diabetes or whatever, but it's really more of a lifestyle thing, whereas people develop diabetes because of what they're eating, what they're, you know, how they're living, their activity levels, things like that, and you can actually change that. So some main environmental toxins that cause epigenetic change and over time would be pesticides. So of course, we all eat our food, and lots of food is treated with pesticides, so they can cause epigenetic change in your genes. Also synthetic chemicals, which is mostly what we're going to talk about tonight. Industrial chemicals, so you know, more industrial cleaners. Hi, Darlene. And then other environmental toxins, negative emotions, unhealthy lifestyle choices, and generational influences. So the generational influences would be like, you know, I grew up on TV dinners, so I feed my TV dinners because it was good enough for me, right? So you don't always see, you may not even see the effects in you. You know, it may be 3 or 4 generations away that you'll see these effects, which is crazy to even think about. A really good website for references, just to kind of keep this in the back of your mind, is the EWG, which is the Environmental Working Group. So it's ewg.org. Any product that you use that you're curious about the ingredients, plug it into the EWG and it'll tell you everything about it. So it's not based on any one company, it's not based on anything, it's just a matter of going in there and giving you facts about all that. So hi Virginia. And they did a study, the EWG did a study from the umbilical cord of babies when they were being born, and they found over 280 chemicals in these cords. 217 were brain toxins, about 200 caused birth defects, and 180 were cancer causing. Now, these can be traced back to the mother, but again, these can be traced back generations. So it really just depends on how you were raised, how your parents were raised, how their parents were raised. I mean, it really is something that goes down the line, which is so crazy. Another thing, emotional baggage can be as toxic as an environmental toxin. So, and that also can be transgenerational. So people, you know, everybody has different personalities, and we all deal with different personalities every day. But somebody who is, you know, quick to be negative, quick to be down, quick to be grumpy or angry, typically was raised in that same environment. And again, it can go 3 to 4 generations back where these are going to start to change your actual genetic makeup. And the coolest thing is that you can change your genetic makeup to stop that cycle. So that's super cool. I'm really excited about it. And, you know, basically, what I want to tell you guys is that you should be able to do your dishes without having to worry about what the dish soap is going to do to your hands. Like, is it going to dry them all out? Is it going to cause eczema? Is it going to cause allergy issues because of whatever fragrance they put in them? Do you have to wear rubber gloves when you do dishes? So you have to wear rubber gloves because it's irritating your hands, but yet you eat off of it. That seems so strange. You should be able to wash your laundry without having toxic fragrances being outgassed on your clothes from your closet into your bedroom for a week or however long they advertise that they stay smelly for. You should be able to wash your clothes and not have to worry about your baby having eczema. I mean, my younger daughter has such sensitive skin, and anything in the laundry detergent and she just breaks out in rashes everywhere her clothes touch her. That's crazy. That stuff should not be in your laundry stuff. So you should be able to brush your teeth with a product that doesn't have a warning on the back that if it's swallowed you have to call poison control. Why is that even there, and why are we even putting that in our mouths? That's just, I mean, little kids, how often do little kids squirt the whole toothpaste tube in their mouth or whatever, and then you have to call poison control because of something that you're forcing them to put in their mouth twice a day anyway? It just doesn't even make sense. I remember when my kids were babies, and if I had cleaned the bathtub that day, I would make sure that we had taken at least 2 or 3 showers in there to kind of rinse all the whatever I cleaned the bathtub with. You're like spraying the bathtub and then you got to get out and breathe, and then you spray it again and then you got to get out and breathe. Like, why are you using these products that are obviously causing issues? Just because you don't have immediate symptoms doesn't mean that it's not causing damage to your cells that are going to add up over time. We shouldn't have to worry about our shampoo and conditioner and our body wash and what fragrances are in that, and is it affecting our hormones? Is it affecting our reproductive tract? Is it affecting allergens and asthma? Is it doing all these things to us? Why do we even have to think about that? But we do, and it's becoming way more mainstream now about the dangers of ingredients in these products. So we really want to have like better options. We should be able to wear makeup that doesn't cause acne, doesn't clog our pores, doesn't enhance our wrinkles, doesn't contain lead. I mean, I want to be able to put some lip gloss on and then be able to kiss my babies and not worry about putting lead on them, because that's found in like 90% of lipsticks. So that's just crazy. These things shouldn't happen, and the more you're aware of it, the more you can change it. So it's not meant to be like, oh, I'm going to scare you into thinking that everything in your house is poison. I'm not trying to do that. I'm just trying to educate people that there are better ways, and those better ways are going to make a difference not only for you, but for your kids, for your kids' kids. They're going to grow up knowing the difference. They're going to grow up knowing that it matters what you choose. They're going to grow up knowing that it matters what you eat and how you treat things, how you talk to people, how you treat people on the phone. I mean, all of these things matter, and if you don't raise your babies that way, then they're never going to know, and it's just going to keep going down the line. So so it's really, really important to just try to make a big difference right away. And again, the more how does Maya Angelou has that saying that you do the best you can until you know better, and then when you know better, you do better. So that's all it is. Once you know better, you do better, and then you can't go back. Then you're just like, you go someplace and you're like, I don't want the neon blue stuff because I know that it's not safe for me, But if you can clean up your environment, your home, your car, if you have an office, you can clean up your office. If you can clean up those areas, that's where you spend the majority of your time. Then when you go out into the world, your body's so strong that it doesn't matter what kind of things it's thrown at it when you're out there, because it can all fight it off, which is great. So we are going to go room by room and talk about some things that you probably should ditch, and some better options that you can switch to. So the first room is going to be the kitchen. I'm sitting in my kitchen. It's tiny. My whole house is tiny. So my kitchen, obviously, if I'm going to be spraying the counters, it's going to get on the stove, and it's going to get on the clean dishes that are on the counter because I don't have a dishwasher, and it's going to get on, probably some other things. So if I'm spraying my counters with a cleaner that's toxic, and then it's getting on my clean dishes, and then people come over and we all have dinner and we eat off these clean dishes that have toxic cleaner sprayed on them, that's not cool. That's not nice. So you have to look at the ingredients in your cleaners. Again, with that ewg.org, you can search all those ingredients, but there are so many of them that are allergens, that cause asthma, and it's called bioaccumulation. So basically these synthetic chemicals that are in the cleaners get into your cells. Your cells are like, I don't know what this is, because it's not a carbon-based molecule, so it's synthetic, and they're just like, I'll just put it over there, and you just kind of store it up and store it up and store it up. So again, you may not have symptoms right away, but then 5-10 years down the line, all of a sudden you develop like chronic inflammation or chronic pain, or you have asthma or something that you never had before, or allergies to things that you never had before, and you can't figure out why it's happening. Well, it's because these things have been building up over time and you had no idea. So, you know, it doesn't have to be an immediate thing. But also, did you know that mixing bleach with mold creates a toxic byproduct? So pretty much like if you have mold, what do you use for? What do you use on it is bleach. You know, that's what everybody does. Oh no, I'm a bleach girl. I'm just going to put bleach on it. I'll be fine. Well, when you combine the two, it creates a toxic byproduct. So that's not cool. Nobody wants that. So Thieves Cleaner will be your new best friend. Young Living has developed a multi-purpose cleaner that can literally be used for everything. And I'm not even exaggerating. It can be used for everything. If you need a carpet cleaner, mix it with some baking soda, make a paste, scrub that in your carpets. It's beautiful. You need it used on the windows. There actually is a recipe that you can use the Thieves Cleaner with some vinegar and lemon oil on your windows. But honestly, I just use the Thieves Cleaner straight on my windows. They work amazing. You can use it on your counters. You can use it on your floors. So kitchen-wise, you can clean your whole fridge out with it. You can clean the stove out with it, clean the microwave out with it. I can clean my vegetables off with it. Young Living does make a Thieves line fruit and veggie soak. So when you come home from the store, you just fill your sink up with water, put a little veggie soak in there, and throw all your fruit and veggies in there, and then everything that's on them is super clean. So which is great, because if you ever go through the produce section of the store, I mean, I know my kids touch everything, so that means how many kids that go through the produce section of the store are touching everything? Yuck. Okay. So the Thieves fruit and veggie soap is perfect for that. They also have a Thieves dish soap, which is awesome because, again, in your dish soap, there's sodium lauryl sulfate, which is what makes it bubbly, but also is, when it's created, there's a toxic byproduct with that, so that can build up in your system. It causes all kinds of, you know, asthma, allergy, inflammation type things, which is definitely not good. So Thieves, the Young Living does have a Thieves dish soap, which is super concentrated. So you can take the bottle, you get 1 bottle of dish soap, take 2/3 of it and dump it into a mason jar and put that under your sink for later. In what you have left in the bottle, put a couple tablespoons of baking soda, fill the rest of it up with water and shake it around. You have a perfect dish soap. So your 1 bottle turns into 3 bottles, which saves you a ton of money. And your dish soap, like, I wouldn't, but you could drink it because it's just plants. So that's awesome, and it's so great to know that you can use it and you don't have to worry about it being on your dishes. Like, clean your cutting board with something that's toxic and then put your veggies on there that you're gonna eat, you know, or cut up strawberries or something that you're gonna eat then. It just doesn't make any sense to me anymore. So that's another great thing that you can use in your kitchen. But yeah, so replace your bleach with Thieves. Replace your oven cleaner with Thieves. Replace your degreaser with Thieves. Replace your Goo Gone. So in the kitchen, you know, you get new dishes or you get new cups or something and they have the sticker under there and you can't ever get that thing off, seriously. So you use Goo Gone, which is a petrochemical, which is cancer causing, and you don't want that. So lemon oil, like, literally wipes it right off. It's the craziest thing. So Thieves Household Cleaner also will do that. Fill your sink up with some hot water in the Thieves, soak it in there, it'll wipe right off. So these are all great replacements. It's 1 bottle of cleaner and it'll clean your whole kitchen spotless, and it's great. There's so many awesome benefits to Thieves. Most of them are non-compliant, so I won't mention them here, but you can Google them and see how amazing Thieves is and how great of a job it does at cleaning, which is super awesome. The next room we're going to go to is your laundry room. So laundry detergents are known to be allergens, asthma causing, skin irritations, eczema, hormone disruption with the fragrances that they put in them. Dryer sheets have a whole array of chemicals. That's come out major mainstream. They just had the thing the other day that Procter & Gamble was saying that the millennials don't use dryer sheets because they don't know what to use them for, which is hilarious. Way to try to offend a whole generation of people who are super easily offended. I'm just kidding, but they are. But anyway, they don't use them because they know what's in them. I mean, you can find it anywhere, the dangers of dryer sheets. So ditch them. Get some dryer balls from Amazon or Norwex. If you know a Norwex girl, I have Norwex dryer balls and they're awesome. And if you want them to smell like something, put some purification on there. Put some, what's that new one? Kunzia is a new oil from, Tasmania, maybe Tanzania, somewhere. Anyway, Kunzea is a great oil. It's a super purifying oil. Also, side note for that, it's the Kunzea plant is called the tick plant because it repels ticks. So it would be a great one for like an insect spray that you would use for outside. Great for like the spray on the dogs if they're going outside for a walk and you don't want any creepy crawlies coming in on them. But that would be an awesome oil to put on your dryer balls. You can put lemon, lavender, peppermint, stress away, whatever oil you want on your dryer balls. So ditch the dryer sheets. But the laundry detergent is the same way. Like I said, my younger daughter gets eczema super easy if she has any kind of chemicals in her laundry detergent. So Young Living makes an awesome Thieves line laundry detergent, and the one little bottle does it 64 loads. It's compatible for HE washers, which is awesome. And like literally the cap is like a tablespoon. It's like the tiniest amount. If you need to boost your laundry a little bit, squirt some Thieves household cleaner in there. You got a real gross greasy load or something, squirt some household cleaner in there. You can get rid of your Zout or Shout or all those other pre-treater, the stain stick, whatever they are. You can get rid of all of them because you can just use Thieves household cleaner for all of that, which is awesome. And fabric softener, dryer balls work great as a fabric softener. So then you don't even need them. Put a little, like I said, put a little lemon or purification on there. You're set to go. So now your laundry room is toxin free. You know, everybody can smell dryer sheets a mile away for what people use. So you think about these smells that are getting there and disrupt your hormones and disrupt your whole endocrine system and mess everything up and confuse your body. They produce like xenoestrogens, which basically is a synthetic estrogen. So then your body is super confused and doesn't know what it's doing. You hang those in your closet, in your bedroom, and like literally they're just outgassing all night while you're sleeping. You're breathing all this stuff in, and it's just storing in your cells because it's synthetic and it has no idea where to go. Your body has no idea what to do with it. So, yuck. Nobody wants that. All right. So we did your kitchen, we did your laundry room. Next room, I just got home. I have to go to the bathroom. So you go to the bathroom, right? And what did you clean your bathroom with? Probably Clorox. So then there's Clorox on everything, which is where you put your toothbrush. Gross. So Thieves cleaner to clean your entire bathroom. It's super great to scrub inside your toilet. I squirt the inside with a little bit of Thieves cleaner, and then I sprinkle baking soda. And so any kind of like water stains or anything, it scrubs it right out, which is great. They have, of course, at your bathroom sink, you have hand soap. And you have to wonder what kind of synthetic fragrances are in that, if there's sodium lauryl sulfate in that, phthalates, all these words you can Google the dangers of. Yuck. So Young Living in their Thieves line has Thieves foaming hand soap. So you can have those at all of your sinks to be able to wash your hands and not have to worry about what's on them afterwards because it's all Thieves, which is awesome. They also have a Thieves waterless purifier. So like a hand sanitizer gel, get rid of it. Get the Thieves waterless purifier. You can just keep that in your purse. You can keep it in your car. My kids have cute little hangy things that they take them to school and they use it at school. Thieves is great for the immune system. So the more you can get it on you, the better. So have that in your bathroom. Let's see, what else are we going to talk about in the bathroom? Okay, so in the shower, shampoo, conditioner, and body wash all contain, for the most part. Now people are starting to get a little better about no parabens and no phthalates and no propylene glycol and stuff, but you really have to look for that stuff, and you're going to pay a pretty penny for it even at the store, and it's still going to have synthetic fragrances in it. Again, super bad for your whole hormone system, so endocrine system. You don't want them. So you can ditch the body wash. If you have a guy in your house, the Shutron line smells amazing. So they have the 3-in-1 like hair and body wash. They have a shave gel. They have a bar soap. If your guy likes bar soaps better, I know Brian likes a bar soap better than the gel or whatever. So they do have bars of soap. They have the after shaving cream. They have a beard oil, or you can even DIY a beard oil, which is awesome. So they're all great things to do for the ladies. Get rid of your shave gel, the weird foamy yuck, and just use their shave oil. You can use the guys one, or honestly, I use conditioner when I shave my legs. So I just use, like hair conditioner, which works great. Let's see, we're gonna get rid of our toothpaste. Again, we talked about toothpaste. Why does it have a poison thing on it. I don't even know. So, and then fluoride, you know, you can Google the dangers of fluoride, but fluoride is this super, super high neurotoxin. It builds up over time. It causes all kinds of issues. So you want to ditch the fluoride for sure. The Thieves, they have Aroma Bright, Denturome, and Denturome Plus toothpaste. I forget the differences between them, but Denturome has one thing, Denturome Plus has two things, and Aroma Bright has all three things. So I always just get the Aroma Bright. One of them is a little more minty. I think the Denturome Plus was a little more minty, whereas the Aroma Bright is a little bit more kind of mellow, cinnamony, lemony kind of. Either way, they're delicious. They don't bubble in your mouth, which is a good thing, but because the chemicals that make bubbles usually are not a good thing. So it does not bubble in your mouth, so you have to get used to it. But I can say that I ran out before my order got here, and I had to, for 2 days, use the little tubes of toothpaste that we had from the dentist because we had just gone like 2 weeks before then. And it was disgusting. Once you get rid of all that, I mean, like your teeth with the Thieves toothpaste feel so much cleaner. The Thieves is so good for their gum tissues. It's so good for cleaning your mouth. It's just, oh my gosh, awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Anybody that has ever used the Thieves toothpaste will never go back. They also have a Thieves mouthwash, which is great to rinse your mouth after, especially like if you're prone to like canker sores and things like that. Just straight up Thieves is awesome for a canker sore, like the Thieves Vitality, of course, because you're putting it in your mouth, but put a little drop of Thieves Vitality on your canker sore and it's gone like within hours. But the Thieves mouthwash and the Thieves toothpaste clean your mouth right up. So if you're prone to those, you'll probably see a big difference in not getting those nearly as much, which is awesome. They have Thieves dental floss, so that's great. So when you're flossing your teeth, you can get the Thieves benefits all up in your mouth, which is super awesome. And let's see, so they also have a kids line for the shampoo, conditioner, body wash. They have lots of different options for shampoo and conditioner. The body wash, they have lavender, they have a morning start one, they have a dragon time one, which if you're a lady and you have a time of the month, which who doesn't, you want dragon time because it tames the dragon, as they say, and makes you not quite so sassy those times of the month. They also have just a bath and shower gel base, which has no fragrance, and then you can put whatever oils you want in there, which is awesome because I like to make mine smell like different things. So you take the base, you squirt about a tablespoon or 2 of it into a foaming soap dispenser, you put whatever oils you want in it, and then you fill it up with water. That 1 bottle of base is going to last you 6 months at least, and you can make it smell like whatever you want, which is awesome. So that's a great thing to have. They have bath bombs, so they have a stress away and a lavender bath bomb. So if you like taking baths, you can just mix Epsom salts and baking soda and put a couple drops of whatever oil you want in there. But they sell the bath bombs already ready. You just toss it in the tub and there you go. And they smell amazing. Yes, super awesome. Also, real quick, this is a whole nother class, but Young Living has their own makeup. It's a Savvy Minerals makeup. It was developed, now I'm not gonna remember, Melissa Pepping, I think, developed the makeup. That might not be right. I'll have to look into that. But anyway, a Young Living member developed a makeup and was making it like on her own, and then Young Living got a hold of it somehow and was like, holy cow, this makeup is amazing. It's all mineral based with kaolin clay, which is super good for your skin. It's a different kind of clay than other mineral based makeups use. Really great for your skin. No talc or bismuth in it. It does not clog your pores. It's actually healing for your skin, which is awesome. Obviously no lead. A lot of the lipsticks and lip glosses are fortified with essential oils. So like the lip gloss I have is peppermint, so it kind of plumps your lips and it smells and tastes delicious. They have some that are fortified with orange and other things, which is awesome, and it's super good for your skin. But the makeup is amazing. Like I said, that's a whole nother class, but seriously, get rid of all of your makeup and use Young Living Savvy Minerals because they are great. They're chemical free. My kids can play with makeup all day long, and I don't care where they're getting it or if they're getting it in their mouth or if they don't wash it off all the way. It doesn't even matter. So that is awesome. Let's see. All right. I don't know why I did that. I think that is everything for the bathroom. But yeah, cleaning wise, you want the Thieves Household Cleaner. What's up?
Hi.
What are you doing?
Just gonna come in.
Huh?
I'm gonna come in here and grab a board game and go outside and play.
All right, hurry up.
I'm gonna go game.
Children. Always coming through. Alrighty. So, next room is your office. Your office, there's a couple great things that you can use there. So if you work from home and you're in your office, Young Living has this cute little orb diffuser, and it plugs into your USB port of your keyboard or of your computer. So you can have a little diffuser right there next to your desk putting peppermint or whatever into it, so it can give you all kinds of energy and keep you motivated and focused and on task, which sometimes I have a really hard time with. They also have a couple drinks. The Ningxia line is a really great line, and they have just regular Ningxia. They also have Ningxia Zing, which is more bubbly, so it would be like replacing your soda or replacing an energy drink. You could drink that instead. They also have Ningxia Nitro, which is just a little tube of kind of a thicker liquid, I guess, but it's really good for mental focus. So like if you're in the office and you're just totally, spacing off, you can use some nitro, and that'll kind of get you back on track and give you a little bit more energy to get your work done. So next room would be your living room, and of course in the living room we should all have our diffuser. If you have the dewdrop diffuser or the desert mist, they have they used to have a home diffuser. They don't have that anymore. They have the Aria, which of course is everybody's dream diffuser because it's beautiful. It's like wooden on the bottom and then glass dome on the top, and it kind of fizzes out or whatever. It's super cool. It's like a science experiment. What's up? You leaving? Okay. And they have, they have the Rainstone diffuser, which is like a black diffuser. It's got a Bluetooth speaker in it. It's controlled by a remote, super fancy. It does all kinds of bells and whistles and whatever. Desert Mist is my favorite. I can't wait to get it. I don't have it yet. It's a newer one. Yeah, they're getting a board game. So the Desert Mist is my favorite. It has all kinds of light settings, but it also has like a candle flicker setting. So again, in your living room, you don't want candles anymore. Ditch them. They have so many bad things. The wicks can have lead in them. A lot of candles have formaldehyde in them, which is super not good. And burning a candle for an hour is just as toxic to your lungs as secondhand smoke, which is definitely no good. So forget the candles. They're also a fire hazard. My husband never lets me have candles anyway because he's a firefighter, and so the only place I was ever allowed to burn them was on the stove, which is totally lame. So get rid of the candles and have a diffuser. It's super great for everything. I mean, any kind of emotional support you want. You want it calming at night, or you want... You leaving? Okay, see ya. You want calming at night. You need it in the morning to get you energized for your day. Whatever. I mean, you can pick a diffuser blend for literally everything. You can look them up on Pinterest. There's a ton. You can look them up on the team page. There's a ton. There's diffuser recipes for everything, which is awesome. So that would be your living room, and it would be an oily haven. You would never want to leave. So let's see. We have your playroom for the kids. And Young Living has an entire line called Seedlings, which is all child-safe products. They're all pre-diluted, so they're safe to use straight out of the bottle on any size child. On a baby, I would still dilute it a little bit more, but they're designed specifically for children. They're designed for children's emotional needs and things like that. So that would be a great line to have in your playroom. They have wipes, Thieves. There's Thieves hand wipes, or surface wipes. I can't think of it. So they have Thieves wipes that you could wipe off all the surfaces in the playroom. Of course, you can use the Thieves cleaner to clean all their toys, which is awesome. The Seedlings, like the baby wipes, are super awesome. So you can use those. Actually, they work really good to remove your makeup too, but they're good to keep in your purse for like literally any kind of mess. They would be a great thing to have. So that is a good thing to have in the playroom. But definitely, and you can have a diffuser in there, like if they use it for maybe their older kids, they use it for homework too. You can have a diffuser for focus, or for calming them down, or anything like that, giving them more energy if they're getting a little la la land when they're doing their studies and stuff like that. That would all be great. So I think the last room in the house is gonna be the bedroom. So of course, in your kids' bedroom, you would want a diffuser, of course, so you could help promote a great night's sleep, or support them in times where maybe their respiratory system needs a little bit of support, or maybe they're just picking up a little yuck from school. You can use the diffuser to clean everything up in the air, also to keep it smelling nice. I don't know if you have a teenage boy or something, you could definitely diffuse a whole bunch of purification and make them not smell like a teenage boy. So that would be a great thing to have in there, but of course, supporting their sleep is a great thing. So that you would definitely want. For adults, Young Living has a couple supplements that help with sleep. Of course, lots of people have heard about melatonin and the benefits that has for sleep. They do have a supplement called Sleep Essence, which does contain some naturally occurring melatonin, which would be a great thing if you need some help kind of calming down at night. But honestly, you can really, if you kind of change your bedroom routine where like the last hour, you kind of shut the screens off and, kind of maybe just read a book or like stretch or meditate or something, or have some prayer time with your Bible, that in itself is really going to get you ready for bed a lot more than anything else. So it's great to have stuff like that. Claire? Oh, are you staying in here?
Yeah.
All right, just keep your door shut then.
I know.
Okay. Okay.
Get back to your video.
All right, go keep your door shut.
It was shut.
Anyway, so yes, in your bedroom you would want all kinds of sleep supports, but we'll get awkward. No, we won't, because there's kids here. We'll talk about that in a minute. Claire, shut your door. Sorry about that. They're supposed to be playing outside. But anyway, we'll get a little personal in the bedroom for just a minute. If you use any sort of over-the-counter personal lubricants or anything like that, Google the ingredients, because yuck, there are so many bad ones. So there are, I forget the name of the one, but anyway, a lot of personal lubricants cause chronic dryness, which, what's the point? They also can cause urinary tract infections. They can cause yeast infections. They can cause rashes, itching, burning, skin reactions. All of these things are terrible. So Young Living, actually, if you look up Lucy Libido, and you can get her book on Amazon. She actually, it's not all about, bedroom stuff, but it has a lot of information about hormone support, which is obviously super important inside and outside the bedroom, because if your hormones aren't functioning right, then nothing is going to function right. So she really does have a lot of good information in regards to that, but she does have a lot of really fun bedroom recipes. So you should check her out. Young Living has Sensation Oil. They have Sensation Massage Oil. And then there's lots of other oils that have, of course, tons of uses, some of which are in the bedroom. So definitely something worth looking up. You can find her book on Amazon. It's called Lucy Libido. There's an oil for that, I think is what it's called. But it's a really good book. That's another class for another day also. Maybe I'll tackle that someday. I did one class on Lucy Libido and oils in the bedroom, and it was very awkward for all of us, but that's okay because we were all equally awkward, so it was fine. It wasn't so weird. But yeah, there's lots of help to be out there, and it's natural. You don't have to go to the doctor and get supplements for, all these things to be messing with your hormones and be messing with all that stuff. You can balance it all out naturally, which is super fantastic, because a lot of times issues that you'll have with emotions or with anything that related to your emotional state has a lot to do with your endocrine system. And if you clean up your house and you get rid of the toxins and you get rid of the things that are building up in your system and you clean everything out and you use some hormone balancing oils, you're really going to see a lot of benefits that you didn't even know that you could get just with natural products. So it's super great. It's a really great thing. Next up, we're gonna go outside, so to your porch or out in the yard. Obviously you wanna keep the bugs away because nobody likes bugs, and but who wants to spray DEET all over them, because DEET is terrible. So Young Living has an FDA approved, over-the-counter labeled insect repellent, which basically means they went through like all the steps, all the whatever you have to go through to get something approved to be labeled as something that treats something. They have a pain cream, which is labeled as a pain cream. It's Cool Azul pain cream, and it's awesome. Ditch the icy hot, which is synthetic menthol, and just use Cool Azul pain cream, which is naturally occurring menthol, which is awesome. Works great, smells great, and it's safe. So, but anyway, outside they have the insect repellents, or obviously they have citronella oil. There are lots of different oils that you can blend together to make an insect repellent on your own if you like to DIY stuff, but they just sell it, so you can just use theirs. I think you just dump it in a bottle, fill it with water, and then use that. They also have a sunscreen. They have SPF 10 and SPF 50 sunscreen. So you want to look into your sunscreens. The big things you want to look for: zinc oxide is a really great, is probably the best protector from the sun, but you do want to make sure that it's a non-nanoparticle zinc oxide. So most sunscreens probably have zinc oxide in them, but you want it to be non-nanoparticles, because if it's a nanoparticle, then it's teeny tiny and it can get into your cells and into your body. Whereas a non-nanoparticle is a bigger particle. It's going to stay on your skin. It's going to last longer, and you're not going to absorb it. So that's great. Also, you want to make sure your sunscreens are broad spectrum, which means they get UVA and UVB rays. Not all of them do, so that's kind of another thing to look for, and Young Living's do. And of course, they have essential oils in them. I know carrot oil is in there, which is a really good natural sun protectant. And then there's a couple other oils, so it smells amazing. It works fantastic, and you know when you put it on your skin that it's going to be safe. So that's another great thing to have outside. So how can you do this? These are all the areas, all the rooms of your house that you've gone through, and now you're like, all right, so that's going to be like a gazillion dollars for me to replace my entire house. What in the world? Who can do that? So it's not a gazillion dollars, because Young Living has an Essential Rewards program, which is basically a monthly subscription box. So every month you pick what you want, you pick what room you want to replace, or you pick whatever, and that month you make that your ER order. So the first 3 months that you're on Essential Rewards, you get 10% back. Months 4 through 24, you get 20% back. And then after that, you get 25% back of your order. So if you spend $100, you get $10 back, and then $20 back, and then $25 back. And then you can spend that on other stuff. So basically, I save my ER points, and I either buy stuff that I wouldn't otherwise buy, or that's how I get like my toothpaste and my household cleaner and my like shampoo, boring stuff. I don't want to spend money on boring stuff. I want to get that for free. So I do. I buy the stuff that I need for my rooms each month, and then as I get these ER points built up, then I buy the boring stuff, and I don't even have to pay for it. So that's what's awesome. It also gives you free products when you spend a certain amount. So it gets you, it's a really good way to either stock up on products that you already use, because it's different every month what's free, or you get to try things that you would have never otherwise tried, and maybe that's like your new favorite product now. So it's a really great way to do that. But that way, you can go through your house when you first decide to make this switch and go toxin-free. You can go through your house, go room by room, figure out what you need, and split that up in your orders. So over the next 6 months, you can replace 6 rooms of your house with toxin-free products, and you're spending the money anyway. The average is about $100 to $150 a month that people are spending on these products. So shampoo, conditioner, body wash, cleaning stuff, toothpaste, makeup, whatever I listed, dish soap, all that stuff. You're spending about that much anyway. So if you spend that through Young Living, you're getting $15 to $30 of that back, and your products are toxin free. You don't have to think about it. I mean, you stand in the cleaning aisle, right? And there's like this whole wall of mop solution. How in the world am I supposed to know which one I want? Do you go by the prettiest label? Do you actually sit there with your Think Dirty app and scan them and see which one is safe from the store? Do you know, how do you know which one to use? You have no idea. With Young Living, you don't have to think. You use Thieves Cleaner because it cleans everything, you know, or you stand in the shampoo aisle. What are there, like 400 kinds of shampoo? Like, well, do I want this for my hair? Do I want this for my hair? And is this going to build up and make it look greasy? Is this going to whatever? Like, you don't have to think about it. Do you want lemon or lavender, or do you want the copaiba, or do you want the peppermint one? Like, that's all you have to think about, because otherwise there's no yuck in the products, and you don't ever have to think about whether or not it's safe to use. Again, you don't have to be the crazy mom, hello, I was there, who's standing in the aisle with the Think Dirty app, scanning all the laundry detergents, trying to find which one is safe for your kids to have on their clothing. You know, that's crazy. But I did it. And You don't have to do that anymore. So first of all, I don't even go down those aisles anymore, which thank God, because they smell horrendous. But I don't have to even leave my house to do this stuff like at all, which is so great. Like I don't know about you guys, but I love shopping online. So I can go through, I know their products are safe. I don't have to Google their ingredients. I don't have to wonder what's in them. I know they're safe. I know they work. And I know that most of them are super concentrated, so I'm going to get more bang for my buck because I can spread them out and make them go longer, which is great. And I'm going to get money back and free products just for doing it. So hello, why would you not do it? So yeah, so over the last year, I have replaced just about everything in my house. We still have a couple more things that we're working on, but again, month by month, we swap them out. But pretty well everything in my house is toxin-free, plant-based products. Obviously, I only use oils for any of my health and wellness needs. You know, my medicine cabinet is empty except for some creams that I have made DIY that have coconut oil and essential oils in them for whatever system I would like to support. You know, I don't use perfumes at all. I mean, my Bath and Body Works addiction has totally ended, which is great. Brian is super happy about that because I just figure out what I want the blend to be for. I make a roller bottle of it and then I use it. So, you know, I have perfume ones, I have seasonal support ones, I have joint support ones. You have all kinds of them, and they're all plant-based products. You don't even have to think about what's in them. So I don't have to worry about, like, when my child, who doesn't know how to wear shoes outside, steps on something and slices her foot open. I don't have to run to the store and get a bunch of stuff to clean it out and do whatever. I have all the stuff on hand, and I can take care of it. Like, there legit is an oil for everything, and it's so awesome, and it's so freeing to know that I can support all these systems on my own, which is great. Not saying that you don't ever have to go to the doctor, but if you can go there less, saving money on copays is great by me because, you know, I mean, doctors are expensive, and I got tired of getting medical bills in the mail for things that you just have to get to the bottom of it. You know, don't mask the symptom with a pill. Get to the bottom of why you have the symptom, ditch that, and start to feel better. So once you get all those chemicals out, you start balancing out your hormones, you start getting rid of the inflammation in your joints, and you get all these toxins out of your cells, you're like a whole new person. So it's awesome. So anyway, I don't know if anybody has any questions. It seems like I'm not seeing comments. I don't know. Sometimes Facebook is a little funny about things, but if anybody has questions, please comment below. I will definitely get in touch with you. But if you're ready to start cleaning out your house and do your home makeover Young Living style, hit me up, please. I would really love to get you on my tribe. I mean, we are just like a whole bunch of crazy happy people who are super balanced in our hormones with no toxins or chemicals anywhere in us. And I just really want everybody to be able to experience this and feel as great as I feel and as my whole family feels. I mean, we are all just like, over the last year, have completely swapped into like these new, like, happy, energetic, love and life kind of people. So it's super great, and I just really wish that everybody can experience this. So please hit me up, and if you have any questions, let me know. And yeah, so I guess I'm gonna let you guys go. That was pretty good. I kept it under an hour. Yay! And yeah, so have a great Friday night. Have a great weekend, and I will talk to y'all later. Bye.